coming at you from the privacy of my benefactor's estate. So, okay, everybody. What's going on out there? What's going on out there? No, seriously, what's going on out there? Oh my goodness, to say I have shed my old skin, and now I'm like, what they call it? They call it something. What do they call it? What do they call it? When you shed your skin? It's like stretching wineskin. From what I understand, you don't put old wine in a wineskin. I don't know. But it just means that you get stretched. And once you get stretched, you don't go back to where you were before. So, but hey, it's Patricia Ann Landon Regali coming at you from a private, undisclosed place somewhere in the great United States. I know. I'm like, look at all of this real estate. It's like, look, and then I back over in my truck. All that I had left with me, whenever I finally had been abused with these with the criminal crime ring, collaborating together to get me out of my shelter that I had. I'm all like, I have, man. I've been an amateur performing artist, just waiting for my world to come into an alignment so I can go out, and practice my art, Anyways, so what do you like? Do you like it? Do you like it? This is what I left with. I was using it for my bra whenever I made my way from Seattle into, a private undisclosed place. Okay, so, it's really a swimsuit, but I often would layer it with my dowry. So when it comes to a belly dancer, over the years we acquire, fun little things. We're like, oh my God. I like that bright shiny thing right there. I need one in each color, please. So we tend to procure a bunch of things, but when you consider the performing artist, and not even, I hate the word performing, but it's a performing artist, because you know what, guys? The world is your stage. The opposition would like for us to think that stage, when I get on stage, it's going to be stage, glorious, mountainous stage. No, honey. Sometimes the world is a stage. You don't need that. That's extrinsic value, saying, well, for it to really be a stage, we have these parameters. And if you don't fall inside the parameters, then it disqualifies you from deciding to govern it in whatever frame you want to put around it. But honestly, whenever you consider stage, it's like this. The world is a stage. No matter where you are and no matter what you do, everywhere you go, you have you. You don't need nobody else other than the vibe of your own elk. You don't need nobody to stand between you and eternity. Baby, you are your own elk. You are your own stage. So, there we go. All right. So, yes, the world is a stage. And it's been so long since I have actually enjoyed my adornment. Because had I been left alone all this time, I would have by and by been able to practice my craft and then a few more to add to the new tunes in the eras of my new life. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really exciting whenever you take the time to build into your own loveliness. We need that. So I was doing that. But I'm all like, I have like rhinestone tops with rhinestone belts. I have so much more and quality pelts. Both above the equator and below the equator, which would account for this, Do, 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 do. I'm still practicing. But it's been a long time since I've actually practiced, because you thinking little opposition, thinking nobody can hear what you're dishing. You always there running your fool ass game. I tell you what, you only stepped in your own motherfucking shit, motherfucking cucking zoo. Mother cucker. The fuck is the matter with you people? You have nothing else better to do than to spy on somebody. You think you do it on the down low, but every time you decide to come sideways, all you ever manage is to build your own motherfucking foot in your own goddamn grave. Hello? So at any rate, this beautiful portion of my benefactor's estate, I get to enjoy. I've been out of the frying pan for quite some time now. And now I can move forward and start practicing my art and my craft. Even though all of this, all of my props have been bye-bye. Yes, we're going to talk about that a little later. Because don't think, hello, you in there, you, yes, you know the filth. Okay, I'm gonna yell filth, but I just know what you're doing is filth. You probably all are like really sexy. I know you are, because I'm you and you're me. We all have a specific role to play right now in this reality. And just because you're not coming from the rather upright place, it never meant you were disqualified from the whole fucking race. Seriously. So, but at any rate, I just want to, encourage everybody to kind of hit reset, get out of stinky palace and come play with me. I'm serious. I'm so serious. And when I say come play with me, it's a whole nother vibe. It's a whole other motherfucking soul releasing and soul purging way to evolve in a motherfucking, wait. I don't want to say dive, because something upscale from dive. I already used vibe. I'm trying to rhyme with vibe. Life! Motherfucking soul positivity. We wanna rise above from the motherfucking strife. Let's all pull together and never mind what lay behind us. Let's all make it a good one moving forward in a most logistical, academic. Of course, we're going to have to, put academic in there. We want the motherfucking logistical academia to move forward, to bloom right where we at. Yeah, something like that. So this is what I do. And it's what I have been doing. I mean, you, hello in there. You people that have been running around up my ass. I'm talking to you. I love you guys. I don't like what you're doing. Once I go back. No. In fact, I really just abhorred it, okay? But I bet you guys are really sexy in there. But what you're doing is a disgrace. It's a disgrace. But it doesn't disqualify you from anything. But, that's a talk for a different day, but just suffice enough to say that you can hit reset, get right with yourselves, and decide to serve the light. And, own up for everything you've done, because it's contingent, but you don't have to resist it kicking and screaming. You can head right into it, upright, stoic, knowing you're ready to embrace everything that has happened so you can learn. That's the whole key of it. It's just wanting to learn. Learning sometimes is can be really hard because you have to look at the facts. And, you know, in the virtue of law of attraction, they say, you know, don't look at it, because if you do, it's going to be like, oh, you looked at it, you want some more of that. And so you have to be strategic. And first thing about it is, you know, getting alignment with yourself, with serving the light. Because whatever you vibe at a normal baseline for you, that's where you level off at. And it's like, why would you want to level off in like the 12-foot side of the pool when you can just, you know, come up to where the, you know, baseline is 0? Maybe even 2 feet of water, you know, and then level up from there by virtue of where you start your race at, you know? And so, but once you just make that decision, you know, play it out between you and God. Do what's right. Because if, you know, you've been gang stalking, the first thing you might really want to do is go turn yourself in and, you know, own up to it. Because that brings a finalization, and going into prison isn't the worstest thing in the world. People do it all the time. But you can go in there like, or you can go in there, okay, you know what, I'm here. And since I'm here, I'm going to make the best of this and look for how I can learn from it and maybe vlog about it and teach others whenever they hit that road in life for their selves and their path. So I'm like, there's so much romantic art you can do with rescinding your old contracts with the negative, and then just, you know, mosh your way into the light in whatever way that is. You know, it's a progress. It's a progress. Just me. I'm all like, you fuckers have been fucking with me way too long. And honestly, I love you guys so much. I'd actually mentor you through it. But you gotta come say hello and sorry. If you want the one-on-one mentorship, okay? But whatever. Chances are, I'll just end up vlogging about it anyway, so you'll be right for it. But seriously, to fall in love with the romancing of getting your life straight, it relieves a burden. It's like, okay, this is like shit, but I'm going to just, you know, deal with it the best way I know how. And it could be like, okay, this is what I would do. I'd be all like going to God with my issues and seeing how I can come up higher. But really just turning down everything cold turkey that had to do with serving the enemy. Because number one, there's grace in your walk with him. You know, I'm like, that's where you have to learn your footing. And even though it may seem like you're walking alone, it's meant to be that way. He's there the whole time. But number one, you have to reach out. Be like, hey, bro, what the fuck, man? Why all this? You know, and he'll answer you. You'll be answered by the universe. You have to soul seek it. And it will come. I mean, because I like look at this. I've been like, oh, who the fuck is responsible for all the motherfucking criminal ring gang stalkings, etc., etc. And now look, hello, I see you in there. But yes, being in opposition is not the finality. But at any rate, I'm enjoying my benefactor's estate, and I really appreciate everything that has been gifted to me by delivering me from the pea soup out there, you know, in the trenches. And so, but she gave me this, you know, and I came with this, and I came with this, I came with this, and then she gave me this. And then, you know, I've been very, very well taken care of. So, but at any rate, okay, so this is what I used to do like all the time, but I'm going to take you on just a little journey with me, and I like to practice. So, you know, this is kind of like if you came over and one of my favorite drinks are Coca-Cola, you know, I'd probably serve you some tea or something, but I really wouldn't stock any alcohol. I just don't really care for it. But you know, something like, okay, here we go. How about some Powerade? Yes, Powerade comes to mind. And then so with stretch, if you wanted to stretch or you wanted to chill over there, I would take you through some of these moves. But for now, just come hang out with me, vibe with me. It's like, okay, friend or foe, I don't care. I'm looking at you, baby. I'm looking at you, buddy. We'll talk about your life choices another time, all right? But for now, let's just vibe out together. And I'm just going to put on like a random song, maybe not so random, but maybe random, and vibe out for a little bit and then call it a video. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. And let's just see what's on the list. Oh, wait, okay, the list. What kind of list are we talking about? Would that be the non-investigated watch list? What? The non-investigated watch list? What? What? Yes, the non-investigated watch list? Oh, no, that's outdated. They're now moving it on to the mass shooter list. Now they really need to investigate you because the non-investigated watch list that was so like yesterday. So now they have to really, really look at each one of you from the inside out. They'll probably do a few anal probes and then go in with one of those things in the ear to take a look what's really going on in there. So, but I digress. Okay. Oh, let's do Vogue. What you looking at? I mean, seriously. I wish I could put the sound a little more like, there we go. There we go. No, I don't really vote. I just, this is my first round at playing fuck around.
Everywhere you turn is heartache. It's everywhere that you go. You try everything you can to escape the pain of life that you know. All else fails and you long to be something better than you are today. I know a place where you can get away. It's called a dance floor, and here's what it's for.
I'm sorry. I gotta go. Anyways, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll work out the energy another time for another vibe session. And anyway, thank you. I love you all. Bye for now.